my cat's in the background. She just did a flip. All right. We don't have
all of you people on the internet. I heard all you people on the internet that you like cats. I'm right here.
So I can literally put that in the tags for views.
Cats.
Yeah. Man, this
Just don't spell it. Just don't spell it with a K. We'll get like serious downvotes.
Do it.
What does that mean?
The movie. The movie.
The movie was spelled with a C.
Yeah, the movie wasn't the C.
The movie that's
I
based on
thought the whole play and movie and everything were spelled with a K.
I have it on Blu-ray. It's with a C.
The fact that you have to say you bought it in Blu-ray is so sad.
Look, at
My
least I can
world
admit
is
the
a
original
lie.
one is better, and I watched it live. Okay.
The original one's a lot better.
You watched it live?
I've heard
Watched it
neither.
live. It was like sixth grade. It was
It's
like a
like a-
band trip.
It's
Yeah,
a
I've heard neither are that great.
What?
Not as good as Hamilton, which I still haven't seen yet.
No, Hamilton's
Hamilton's
way better.
fantastic.
It was way better, but still, Cats is
Alexander
like one of the
Hamilton.
classic ones. So
Well, I kind of I started the filming, so I guess we'll just
I was about to say, are we
no.
filming yet?
This will be no. We're already going. We're already going. That's all part of it this time.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper or my bag of nuts. So we're here. Jason has a camera.
We're definitely not sponsored by his off-brand trail mix. That's not.
They're great value. Okay.
That were
Okay,
bought at Walmart.
That Great Value trail mix pretty good though.
Hey,
With the M&Ms?
10% off.
With the M&Ms. That's all I buy these for is the M&Ms. I just want to be a little healthy.
I eat the M&Ms and the raisins.
You eat those? Or you hate
What's wrong
those?
with raisins?
What else are you supposed to do with them?
Hold on. Pause. Rewind. Back it up. I just want to be a little healthy, so I buy trail mix just to eat the M&Ms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah. So it's about like it's what, like $7 for this bag?
$7.
$7.42.
big
What
bags.
kind of Walmart do you go to?
The one on Broward. The ghetto
Even
Walmart.
with my discount, a 10% discount can get me a big bag like that for $3.
Well, no, they have the bag that's smaller than this one slightly for $3. Then they have this bag, and then they have
like
the
$2.
container. The container.
Your Walmart's ripping you off.
I'd be in the
dude.
bathroom. We would not be filming anything. I'd be in the bathroom pooping. But yeah, we're here. Kevin's with us. Kevin is a old
Hi.
friend of mine, old
I'm
friend.
Kevin.
And Kevin is somebody that I
Kevin.
still have not been introduced to.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
so-
Yeah.
So Kevin and Jason, this is each other.
Hi.
Hi.
All I can imagine is the video.
Jason has a webcam. He doesn't want to show himself because he still thinks that this Julia Child thing should be his reveal.
It would be hilarious, but fine. And now you get to see why it would be hilarious that the first time you saw me is in drags, essentially being Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my god, he has a face.
Oh, he did it.
Wow. And it's on camera. Live in color. Yeah. Next person to a face cam is Kevin.
Which would have just been today, but technical
Yeah. Quick,
difficulties.
Yeah,
Go.
Andrew was like, "Man, we finally have all the cameras for once,
And
and,
then-
one person
And
doesn't
then
have
Kevin's like, mine doesn't work.
Dennis is like, we're bringing a new person on. I'm like, yay, but his camera doesn't work. I'm like,
it. It's great, right?
you
Yeah.
had the opportunity.
I
It's fun.
Look, we have to have one random floating bubble with nothing more than an image in it, okay?
Yeah.
It's tradition at this
he
point.
brings death.
Yes.
We just have it upgraded. So like that,
Why
that person gets
why the Egyptian cowl on the dog? Like I really need to know.
To be honest, I just kind of found it.
Oh, so it's not
Yeah,
even
well-
your image. It's just it,
Yeah, it's just kind of there right now.
Your, your image for the longest time was Jake the dog. I remember.
Yes,
Like,
but
yeah,
like as a dog form.
yeah.
that's all right. My image throughout all of this because somebody still hasn't finalized my design My image throughout this whole thing has been the picture of that baboon that stole the National Geographic camera and just ran around taking selfies of himself. So that's just been my image this whole time.
Yeah. And then, like, I mean, when editing, I change up like the picture every other week. Like last week, I think it was Jake the monkey my gym
Jake the
partner.
monkey.
My gym partner.
My gym partner is a monkey.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
It's a classic show.
Yeah, so I don't know what we're talking about.
I
today.
only remember the asbestos episode.
Well,
it's like the only thing.
yeah, we got Kevin here, so how about we introduce Kevin?
Oh boy,
Let's talk about Kevin.
Let's talk about me.
Kevin.
And now, welcome to the stage,
Yeah, I mean,
Increase my ego.
Kevin.
It's a little wildcast sort of thing where we kind of get to know the person.
yeah. If you want to talk about yourself, talk about yourself.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I play video games.
Solid.
That's Kevin, everybody.
Welcome, Kevin.
Kevin.
I feel like we're in a Gamers Anonymous meeting. Hi, I'm Kevin, and I play video games.
It's a problem.
I don't get paid and I'm not very good.
Well,
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Hey, so I'm good. I just don't get paid.
I was about to say, I feel like Kevin should feel called out for that. I think we
Cat
now
just
have to do a
opened her eyes.
game off between you and Kevin for what you just said.
You should play him in Smash.
I got my Switch right here.
Kevin
Sounds like a weapon, bro.
don't you add me?
It sounds like a weapon. I got my Switch right here.
I'll battle you in Mario 64.
Can you? No,
Huh?
you can't play.
No.
I was gonna say
It's not
that's cool if you
multiplayer,
could.
yeah.
You can time run it.
I was about to
Oh, I
say
would
they
win.
can just both do time trials and then hold it
Uh-huh.
up to the screen and see who wins.
No,
I
we
got
could-
them speedrun strats. I could win that easily.
you just jump back and forth until you fly through the map.
This is
Exactly.
the podcast now. Let's go. Oh well, he doesn't have a camera, so he could just say whatever he wants
What?
and win.
Just
Well, I was gonna say we could also, if you guys want, film that separately, and then like do the video idea that Andrew and I keep talking about doing, which is like you
Which
guys
we
start
are
the
going to
game.
do.
Well, yeah, but doing it with that would be kind of cool because you guys are both versing each other at the same time. But it's like starting a recording at the same, or starting a game at the same time, and then putting the footage together. Even like you're not playing together, it just be cutting back and forth. So like whoever's the furthest, or whatever. Be a dumb way to do it to see who gets further in a game. I know Andrew will probably get further all the time because I look at boxes.
I got a whole setup like on my Streamlabs that actually has like a timer and everything.
So that's
I,
More
I
speed
can't
running.
I can't speed run things. I have to investigate every single corner of everything that I pass by.
yeah.
What I'm trying to do is like 100% games, and then I'll go back, and if they require me to play through the story, like Borderlands is a good example. I'll like explore the game first when it comes out, then you play through like a second playthrough, and I'll just speed run that.
Yeah. I
You see, I have ADHD. So a lot of times when I finish a game or like I get to the end of the main set of stories, I can't play that game again for at least a few months. So if I don't go looking for the things now, I might never find them. Like I just might not ever know that there was this entire other section of the game because I just went this way and didn't look back.
Yeah, I normally I kind of play like my first playthrough or something. I'll definitely look around, and then after that, like with Halo, I literally just speedrun as much as I can.
Yep.
If possible. What are you doing?
Yep. I can contest to that.
Does that help in any way?
I don't know. I'm just curious to see what the difference is. This is the first time we've actually used this mic, so
It doesn't
I'm
sound
interested
bad
to
though.
see how it acts.
I do like it. Sounds good.
I only had this on because I've got the fan going, and I just didn't know how it was going to affect it. So I just figured, you know what? We
Can't
didn't
you
do it in pre, so
I can't hear anything from it. Sounds good to me.
cool. That's not
I mean,
going back on
It
there.
might be different for like when you run OBS. OBS picks up more.
Yeah, but
unless
this
you get
is so much prettier than
I know
that.
there's a way to get-
Like, look at this.
I know there's a way to get RTX voice without having an RTX card that could work. Because that thing is nutty.
That's a
It
thing?
takes out all background
I want it.
noise.
I don't know if I need it, but I want it.
That's what I use right now.
I don't need it.
Yeah, but this is also Jason's first time with a real mic too. Like,
Yeah, my equipment came in. So did the parts of my car, but that's not put together
playing
yet.
like this. Hi guys.
that didn't make any difference because it's. Not,
I know because it's not connected. I purposely don't have it connected because it sounds bad.
I don't want to speak with that down because I feel like it end up with a double. I don't know if I have everything properly set yet. I'm still going through all the paces. But yeah, that's what I've been on like this whole time for all the other podcasts that we've done. Well, no, initially
it was that barely could reach your computer.
it was this. And it was this tethered to the top front of my computer with its little removable microphone. And like I had to sit here like this. Like just half tethered to the top of the computer looking at the screen.
Jeez, that's when you put your computer inside your desk on that little hole you have.
Yeah, but I'm already worried about airflow because I hadn't had all the case fans running, and now my graphic card fans won't turn on anymore.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You have
Neither do the issues with my
I'm
car.
sorry, Dennis has a replacement for you. I just hold the replacement.
Yeah, he has my old 570.
Were they 570s or 580s?
580.
Or you
I
had the
had the
570s
580.
and we had the 580s.
And then Andrew and I swapped when he got the 57 XT.
RX 5700 XT.
Yeah, when he got that one, he gave me his 580, and his dad was going to use my old 570, but I guess
You still can't use because he's
Can't
better
use
power
it.
supply.
letters, numbers, letters.
he's using our old system, the original Dells that we had when we started.
Which it's actually working a lot better than it did when I had it.
You know where my old Dell
It's
is?
not even. He wiped the hard drive, and I'm pretty sure that's what the issue was. How it kept freezing.
It might
It's not
be.
freezing on him anymore.
Yeah,
So-
my old computer is sitting outside in the rain, just a case. The other parts I turned into dog tags.
I feel like we need to get a shot
like
of that.
Yeah, that's
just
like
just
sad.
rain coming down and just sad violin music.
I mean, I can. I'll do it. I'll put it over Kevin. The entire video will just be the rain falling on it.
Yeah, your entire symbol now. No more dog in Egyptian garb. In fact, we'll do a little wipe. You ready?
You know what
There
I'm
it
gonna do
is.
too?
Sad computer in the rain.
To make it make it like a quick 5-second GIF and just have the word "This is fine" above it.
It's fine.
just a silent little raindrops keep falling on my head. Yeah.
Eh,
What?
every so often, there's just a small tear. Like there's like eyes show up and a small tear rolls down the case.
I'll just move his little dog picture up to the glass a little bit. You'll see the reflection of it.
And then just a raindrop runs down its cheek.
This is a lot of work, but it's gonna happen. Or it's
You're
gotta
welcome.
happen.
You need the practice.
Mhm. Great. I'll just have his logo on my iPad and just hold it up to the mirror so it's a little easier. That's thinking practically. Yeah. So, Kevin, right?
What's up?
How?
So, what's up?
I've been wanting to know this. How did you get?
Anybody
into-
else hear an echo?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Andrew?
Yeah. So how did you get into gaming?
Ooh.
'Cause
I don't know,
This
it's
is one they do on the Wildcast, and it is kind of really a question.
It started with N64, Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Played that like no tomorrow and just kept going, kept playing games.
Star Wars Pod Racing N64. That was mine.
You
Mortal
know
Kombat
they ported
1.
that to the Switch.
Huh?
They ported the pod racing game to the Switch.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah,
that.
I have it.
Yeah.
Why are you just now telling me?
Jason's eyes just went wide.
I
That was my game. Like that was the game.
See right there, right there. But
What
there's
does it
Sure.
cost? Where do
Star
I
Wars
get
Pod
it?
Racer.
It's on Switch.
Where? How?
Go to the store.
Oh, right. It's on my other SD card. Well, I can't.
Where? Where is my Switch?
It's like $8. It's not even 10.
I see his case on his bed.
The
glass.
tops of my computer,
Yeah. Yeah, I never got into pod racing.
Yeah,
I
the
wanted to.
N64. For me, the N64 was my first. It's just
Ain't it pretty?
it wasn't really mine.
Then
It
you
was
pull it
my
out as a
brother's.
light.
Then my brother moved out.
Don't judge me, I'm poor.
They
Well,
gave
also you
me-
bought it right at the bad time. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, I bought it when there were no actual Switches left to buy.
I spent $560 on mine.
I spent
I
regular
got-
price.
Yeah, I got lucky. My Walmart got it in and bought it at 300. I was like, yeah.
I got it
Still works.
a few months before the whole thing started.
Dude, I haven't turned this on in a long time. But
It makes me really surprised how I even got the 1X. Remember when all my stuff got stolen?
yeah. I'm still like, oh, I don't think we talked about it last week. Andrew already pre-ordered the PS5 and the Xbox X series. Or you got the S,
Series.
the X?
Both of them.
I got the yes.
Okay. Yeah, he got both of them. And are you doing it? Are you getting the Oculus?
Yeah, well, if I get paid this Thursday, then I'm going to go ahead and get it.
Yeah, he'll have the Oculus too, so great.
And I already requested those days off too.
I have a
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I have an Xbox One, just the one that
The
you
regular
gave
one,
me.
that's my
'cause-
one.
Yeah, it's
And
your
then
old
he gave
one.
me his.
I gave you my
Then
S.
his got stolen.
Which got stolen. And then Jason has the other S. I just keep buying
Then-
S's and giving them away.
You had a really bad habit when you first came back down here that you would buy them and then you would decide that you had a gaming problem and you would be like, you know what, you can have this. I need to not be on them. And then like 2 months later, if that, you would buy a new system. I don't understand how you found the money for it.
I was
It
working a
was
lot.
legitimately like watching a crackhead somehow find the money when they had nothing to do anything else, and they somehow went out and got like 5 pounds of crack to bring home every
Jeez.
other month.
Wow, it's a lot.
I told you I had a problem.
Well, consoles are expensive.
I told you I had a problem.
They're getting pretty expensive. I mean, the standard price for games now are going to be $70
No, I mean, yeah.
for select games. There's still some older ones that are going to be like cross generation. Those are going to still be 60, but once they go full next gen, they're going to be 70.
Yeah. No, I don't know how I got that money though. I'm now thinking about it. I was working.
Makes you feel any better? Your Xbox got stolen the next week. I bought a 1X.
That doesn't make me feel
I didn't
any
have the
better.
money for that. It's even worse because I told you that Walmart hasn't stocked the Xbox you want.
I can't
Yeah.
even afford to fix
Yeah.
my car right now.
Andrew sits over here yesterday. He goes, "So you're not gonna like me?" And I'm like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "You know that Cyberpunk Xbox you wanted?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's in stock at Walmart." I'm like,
It's the 1X special edition.
I
Comes
literally
with-
just spent $400 last week on something. I could have bought that thing.
I want to see if it's actually still there. Let's see if it's sold out yet.
That makes me upsetty spaghetti.
'Cause I
probably
know
sold
I know they just put it up.
Because
I was going to say you should buy him one for Christmas.
no,
I have a lot to buy myself.
he needs to buy his electricity first.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
I-
you need to
I've already-
rewire your house first. Is what you need to do.
Because
I
you're
will
having a
have
lot of
to
issues.
do that later.
Yeah. No, but
Is your entire setup still running off of 2 extension cords run from the other
One
side of the
extension
house?
cord.
oh, it's down to one now. Okay.
That is such a fire.
Okay, well, my computer's on one. My consoles are on the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Better, but not still a fire hazard.
Well,
Been fine so far.
Dude, what also
Depends on the-
sucks is if your
depends on the
parents
gauge of the extension cord, but yeah, that's.
if your parents decided they had enough of you, they could literally just go in the garage and unplug it.
I don't even think it works anymore.
Where are you plugged in?
Somewhere.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
What?
Dennis.
What?
Text Tony.
Oh, you mean Bruce?
Yeah, sorry. Text Bruce.
Oh, hey, Dennis.
just watch Andrew disappear from the podcast.
Hey,
What's
Dennis.
up?
Just-
What's up?
Guess what?
Chicken butt?
The console's still in stock.
But I thought you were about to tell me you bought it, and I was about to be very upsetty.
Add to cart. I have the money.
But you got to get that Oculus.
Hey, I can get a refurbished Xbox 360 that has 20 gigabytes for $140.
Well, we
20
have.
gigabytes was a lot back then.
Remember when the PlayStation 2 was like 8 megabytes on the yellow cards?
Oh my god, yeah, I still have
yeah,
them.
I was gonna say I remember having like memory cards, personal memory cards that you would take out with your save data on it that were only a few megabytes of information. Like,
Oh, it was weird back then.
Yeah, I never got those. I'd always ask
I
them for
don't-
games instead of those.
I don't even know how much space the memory card I had for the N64 was. Because those came later in the N64 days, and you had like your shark packs and everything that you could stack in there.
I remember
Yeah,
having the
you're old.
Rumble Pack. The Rumble Pack was so much fun.
It has to be.
You needed to put in like a separate vibrating system from the controller. That's
It had to be kilobytes at the time, didn't it? Probably.
No, I think it was still megs, but I think it was only like a couple megs. Like we're talking about the PlayStation cards were like 8, 10, amazing 12 megs, and these were like 2 to 3 megs at most.
Well, what year did the N64 come out?
90s.
98. I think it was 98.
That always confused me.
96 or 7.
That really always confused me because I hear the word N64 and I go, "Oh, it came out in 1964. Cool."
Yeah, September 29th.
The Atari came out
Yes.
in 68.
Oh, yeah, it was
so-
like-
Yes, it came out before the Atari.
the Atari came out in 68.
It was
So-
way above it or way beyond its time. It was truly incredible.
It was a time traveler that went back with a whole stock of N64s and just sold them.
Well, if anybody was going to make time travel, it's going to be the Japanese.
You know why they did that? They did that so you can forget about the ET game. They're like, we'll go
They
back.
failed. They failed. They clearly failed.
So you know about the legend behind that, right? Where they buried a bunch in like New Mexico.
Yeah,
I have a movie that
They-
says the entire story.
They found them though recently, and like people actually have been going through and like buying them off eBay. I don't know why I started off with the legend, but
the legend.
It was literally a movie.
Because it's a campfire story at that point. The Legend of the Lost Atari Game.
Literally
ET phone
the
home.
worst release of a video
ET
game
Go
I could
Home.
possibly even imagine.
yeah, it was terrible. I hear dog.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what soundproofing I put up. You want to see what's sitting in front of my door right now to try and keep the sound of that dog away from my microphone?
It's your bed.
Is it another dog?
It's this.
Is it a mattress?
Yep.
That's
was-
that's my hand. There is that much foam sitting against my door right now.
Is that the one that was sitting in the game room?
Yeah, that's my old mattress before I got the queen.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one I bought really cheap when the previous queen finally died.
The queen died?
Yes,
Oh.
that happens from time to time.
Not the one that's still alive.
I'm gonna run for England.
Queen Diana.
And this
or whatever.
this was the temporary monarch, the standing monarch, and now the new queen has been elected. And
Who is she?
Monica.
I don't know.
Monica.
Queen Monica.
Did we just name my bed? I feel like I should have had more say in the naming of my own mattress.
Hey, just be careful though with Monica's. They might leave and like not tell you broke up.
They might leave you for Chandler.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that, Jason?
Find the reference.
So
Could you be any more obvious?
in ninth grade. No, wait. Was it ninth grade? When I was like 9, I dated this girl that looked like Miley Cyrus. Her name was
Okay,
Monica.
Hold on.
Dated a girl?
When you were 9, you didn't date anybody. When you were 9, you pretended you dated this girl named Monica.
Yeah.
That's the truth of this story. Like,
Well,
we've all been there. We all had our little girlfriends when we were kids.
not Andrew.
But as you grow up, you realize you didn't have a
married.
girlfriend. You pretended to have a girlfriend.
Did you say yours got married?
Yeah, she recently got married.
My condolences.
Next is the
No,
funeral.
I had a crush on someone. I still follow them to this day. Yeah, she
Stalker?
recently got married this year. No, it's on Instagram.
I still
I'll
follow her.
follow her.
I'm getting you binoculars for Christmas, I guess. That's what's happening.
Go
I'll get
ahead.
you some night vision glasses.
Watch your house.
Well, anyways, so the girl, like I said, we were friendly with each other, and that's not the right thing to say. We were.
Let's say, let's
She
keep this tame.
so her mom and 2 sisters left to go live with their dad somewhere up north in like Pennsylvania, and I texted her on Facebook like 2 years ago. I was like, "Hey Monica," I'm like, "Really weird question for you." I'm like, "You remember when you left a long time ago and we never really broke up? Are we still together?" And she goes, "Oh man, I thought
This has become a whole internet meme. Like there's so many people out there now that have become these influencers or these creators of some variety or another. There's one of them that was on TikTok that was pretty much telling the same story. They had this little boyfriend or girlfriend when they were kids, and they never officially broke up when the other one moved away. And now they're like, "Hey, are we still a thing? Because if we are, I'm pretty sure I've cheated on you." Like,
no, that's exactly what I texted her. I said I dated this one girl and it was pretty serious. Like we had fun. I'm like,
I don't want to hurt you, but I have cheated.
she goes, I figured you forgot about me. She goes, I thought we were dating this entire time. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, man. She goes, I've been waiting this entire time for you to finally message me about it. So I said,
Long distance relationship really.
I go, so it's been about like 7 years. I'm like, do we just pick up where we left off? She was just like, she just started laughing.
What,
I'm
playing
like,
house at the
all right.
playground?
no, we'll play Real House.
You just got an upgrade.
Yeah, now, from Playhouse to House. We actually did play House too when we were kids. We used to go in the garage. I had a childhood. I did. Some
We
people
all
don't
did.
anymore. We used to like.
I had some of a childhood before. Anyway,
You guys know my grandfather. He used to bring home golf carts that you pedaled and like had handbrakes and everything on them. So like we used to ride down the street in those, and then
that's not a golf cart.
go karts.
You've added 2 unnecessary letters here. 2 of these things just don't belong here.
Or we used to like ride around our friend's driveway that was kind of sloped and do like a skateboard cafe kind of thing. We'd like ride down and like serve food to the girls next door. We were dumb. And then we would, the one girl was like a freak. She used to like give us her Barbie dolls to throw in the air to see if we could break them. She was the youngest one.
I'm not sure freak is the word.
She was weird.
Grease is the word, but I don't think freak is the word.
Grease.
Bird is also the word.
Bird is
That's
not the word
beside
in this
the point.
situation.
Bird. Bird is the word.
Bird is a word. Well, a bird is a word.
But
Well, don't you know about the bird?
Well,
Everybody knows that the bird is
so, Kevin, right?
Well,
I always, I always tell the story. I don't know if you want to tell it, but I think it'd be interesting to talk about like how when we first
How
met
did you two know at each
and
other?
started playing.
dude, it was such a long time ago.
It was what, like almost 10 years. Yeah, almost coming on
When did-
10.
I don't even think I've heard the story.
I've kind of told it.
Oh.
I don't remember how we met. I
Only-
just know we played a lot of games together.
It was either Halo 3 or Minecraft we met.
It had to be Yeah, it had to be Halo.
Who do
Yeah.
you meet in Minecraft?
I
Like
met some people in
Minecraft on the
Minecraft.
360.
Yeah, when it first came out on console.
Long ago.
Yeah, when I had to go steal
Long
money
time ago.
to buy
Yeah.
it.
Back when I didn't
Console
like it.
far, far away.
Yeah, I think what it was I had a friend named Copen that introduced me to Trooper. I know Andrew's heard this part. And Trooper, I think, was already friends with you.
Yeah, Trooper was friends with one of my real life friends, and then I met Trooper through him.
Yeah, and Trooper was a wild card, bro.
I know, right?
I don't know what happened to him. He's kind of disappeared. I hope he's okay. We have a lot of hours together, though, with Trooper. I know that.
He was such a troll in Minecraft.
Yeah, he wasn't great. I played a lot of COD with him, too, and he was a troll in that. I know I spoke on this last night, but so Kevin and I tried to start a YouTube thing a long time ago.
Wait, was that you and Kevin in the video at your house?
No, that
with
was
the really
no,
bad
No.
camera.
that was my friend Mitchell. No, Kevin and I have never actually met in person.
I live all the way in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Mini soda. I
Minnesota.
prefer full size sodas.
Is there
Nah.
a time difference, by the way?
There is.
For
It is,
Florida? Yes.
Just be an hour.
You're an hour
Okay.
ahead of me?
All right,
It's like Middle East.
you're from the Middle
No.
East. Oh no,
That is not the
Middle
word
East
you're
West.
looking for.
Oh,
Middle
no.
East, US, okay?
do
Andrew,
you work at 7-Eleven?
these are not the words you're looking for.
Middle East, US. Rephrase.
No, Pacific.
The term
Central.
Oh, I finally got the grenade launcher.
Just
With the
Quiet.
Middle Eastern too, dude. That was not a good time.
just super quiet.
Oh my
It's
god.
exactly what you should expect from a Canadian American.
Oh,
Which is all Minnesota is just a little bit of Canada on our side of the border.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so last night I
I
was,
love how he's just like, yeah.
you're not wrong. Yeah, so last night we played some games. It was a weird night. But
Yeah, you spelled Minecraft in numbers.
I don't want to talk. Well, screw it. Yeah, we played Among Us with beverages, and I apparently joined my roommate Manny's Minecraft server again. I don't remember this, and I sent Andrew. I texted Andrew. I was like, "I'm playing Minecraft. Or I'm filming Minecraft.
You did
Something."
not say any of this correctly.
Are you reading the text? Is that why?
Do you want me to?
Sure.
Dude.
I spelled
Children.
And then
Children.
you can say the proper.
Children, don't do beverages.
Don't do beverages.
drink.
Now we
Peace
can
Run.
continue.
Just put that on a shirt.
I think I am going to put that on a shirt. That would be a perfect shirt. Don't do beverages.
It says Inval will be in contact in 30120 since he in soft. ... He is my first in this server.
Dude, just voice the text. It's not going to come out right, but it's going to come out
Better than that.
semi-comprehensible.
What it was I was saying.
It's going to come out words, is my point.
I was just like,
What I was saying was I'm making content in Minecraft, and Minecraft came out as 301204 or whatever.
Is that an error code?
In my brain, probably.
I was about to say, I feel like that was your brain's error code for the word Minecraft not being found. It couldn't find the resource necessary, and it's just...
It's my 404 page. But yeah, so don't do beverages. But I was speaking to Kevin. I know it got into a weird part of the talk too. I apparently I filmed it, by the way.
Wait, wait. When we were talking last night?
When we were
The phone call.
when we were
Or the
talking
Discord
on
call.
Discord, I filmed it
Really?
and I looked back at it and I go, "Why did I record this?" But you're under contract now. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, I didn't sign anything.
But I listened to it. I was like,
Not that you know of.
I'm sitting there like, I'm an idiot. Wow, dang. Okay, I'm a real big an idiot. But anyways, so Kevin and I tried to do YouTube. This thing, the whole thing redirected, kind of is back then. We didn't have filter, or I didn't have filters at all back then. I didn't have filters last night either. But, yeah,
That's right. None of us are perfect.
We have our
I've
old
slipped
channel.
a few times.
Like I said, we did Pulse Fiction. I had my channel. He had his channel. We were going to do this whole thing. We're moving together at some point. That was a talk too. Even if it was just throwing stuff out there, it was still a talk. And then there was like some good videos that I wish we didn't delete, or I didn't delete. Because like, I don't know how to edit like I used to for some reason. Like that. It was better back then, actually, the funny moments. Like that Destiny video that we can't release. Like that was like how I used to be able to edit back in the day.
I think we should be able to put that on my page. Given that I'm going to be a little less strict with my page, which is one of the reasons we won't, like I said, be promoting it as much on the primary of everything. Like we won't hide it, but I'm not going to go through the same.
Hide mine.
Yeah, I won't go through the same strict guarantee of scrubbing my personal page. So we'll be able to post that one on mine when we get my
It's my perspective.
logo completed.
It'll be done this week.
How many podcasts? How many podcasts? We need a tally marker now.
Hey,
of how many
what is it?
podcasts
Hey.
that exact sentence has been said.
Hey, I sent you the picture and you actually said you liked it.
Yes, and it's still not finalized.
It just needs a background, really. And like I told, I don't know if I said this last night, but the rebranding thing, like I told Andrew, I know I told you this. I do agree in rebranding every so often. Like I just rebranded my whole personal channel like a week and a half ago. Excuse me. But like your logo might be different next year again. You never know. It might just depends on the time
Well,
too.
you got to remember that the original premise of that logo
Is a tattoo.
was a tattoo. So, like, rebranding, fine. Bye, Andrew.
He muted his mic.
Right.
The Nutcrackers will just take his place. Watch him.
Andrew. Quick, everybody turn off your cameras.
It's just you and I. I like that he has his graduation cap on his cymbals for his drum set. They're not even set up.
No, it doesn't look like his full setup's there. It looks like he's got his snare and a couple of cymbals set
Do
in
you
place.
see? That's his mini cajon sitting on top of his drum.
I see it.
It's so small and cute.
I didn't even realize what that was.
Yeah, it's
When did he get a little one?
he's had that for
That
a
is-
while.
That is so cute. You can't even sit on that. If you sit on that, it'll break.
It's probably one you put in your armpit or something, like a bongo kind of thing.
Well, it's the one you set in your lap while you're sitting on the full size.
It's like a second one. It's like that's the bass. That little guy is the bass.
No, not at all. That's
Never
not how
know.
percussion works.
Yeah, but I guess we'll get it out of the way. So, like I said, last night we did what we did, and Kevin, we've been filming a lot. And I figured it'd be cool to have some other people in some of our videos. So Kevin's gonna join here and there, and then eventually, if it pays off, maybe we'll do it. He'll join us for every video 'Cause
More
eventually-
regularly.
Yeah, eventually I'd love to have like 6 people that we have like all the time, because those are the better content videos. Like
Well,
the
it
CFDs
even-
video.
It leaves us opportunity to split up into separate recording teams and
Yeah.
do different projects and everything.
And if we also like have to do a video with 4 people, we have 2 others to spool from if we need to. Like, or that's how math
Well,
works.
it also leaves us in a much better position for scheduling conflict,
Yeah.
where we don't have weeks where it's just one person in the podcast because nobody else was available the entire week.
That was because Andrew's footage was lost completely, and it was one we filmed with you. It was a good one too, and because we filmed it on Saturday, I think we were really ahead of schedule, and then Andrew's footage was gone.
I thought that week nobody was available.
No, what it was Andrew. He sent me the footage.
Oh, we did it. No. I don't mean the one where all our audios were in there, but only one video camera was in there. I mean the 1 9-minute video that was just you. Yeah,
that was Andrew lost his footage and he didn't want to refilm it because we had an opportunity, just him and I, to refilm it, like if we had to. And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "Just don't post anything this week." And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, we're finally like releasing more than one video a week.
I don't know, man.
But I was like, I can't not upload something. So I'm like, you know what? Sit here for a minute and just talk a little more about what the channel is. All right. Oh, the thing.
It's my Tanuki. His name Malcolm.
But yeah. So
I named him after my captain.
Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
And out of all of us, Kevin's the only one that's engaged.
Yeah.
I don't like Kevin anymore.
Oh.
Are you still streaming and stuff, or I guess not? Because you said you just
at the moment. Yeah, at the moment, no. I don't really have the best internet to stream, but I will be soon enough.
Yeah, because I remember I came into a couple of your streams back in the day.
Yeah.
What'd you say, AJ?
Back in my day. Huh?
What'd you say?
Don't mind me. I'm just doing commentary. Right. I don't know what I said. I honestly don't.
You said like it's
back in my day.
Yeah. Nah, but definitely gonna make some new memories, some new stuff. If you need an editor, if you decide to record anything, I got you. Hey, there's Andrew. Don't drop his fork this time.
Drop his fork. Drop his fork.
Yeah, but
drop his fork.
Redirected slowly but surely, growing a bit. People watched the Sea of Thieves video today that Kevin was in. He wasn't actually in it. We just have a dog named Kevin.
Wait, was that our video?
No, it's a different one.
It was when we first got the dog.
Yeah,
I named it Kevin.
I'm still splitting up parts to that one. No, that one's doing pretty well though, from what I saw, Andrew. Like literally right after I posted it, it already had 2 views, and I was like, "That's good." Normally it takes like half a day.
Maybe that's hopeful for the rest of the series.
Yeah, well, the stuff with you though, I think is gonna be like, I personally thought that was the best videos we did, other than the Halo video that's coming out tomorrow or yesterday after this video comes out. Because, that was a fun one. Hey, don't drop your fork. Don't drop your fork. Don't look at me when I say that. What the hell is that? Do you have Fall Guys, Kevin?
Yeah. No, I don't yet.
You don't?
No. I didn't jump on that hype train.
It's not bad. It's a little annoying.
It died a little, to be honest with you.
Same with Avengers.
I'm sure to pick up again.
Well, good. Maybe the trolls are gone.
Avengers just dropped off the map.
Nobody. I heard little bits of that. Like it seemed like it was going to pick up hype, but then I heard things later where it just absolutely flopped.
Yeah, well, the game itself is good. It's just their matchmaking system is so off. You can't really play with anyone.
Yeah, you can't have friends.
It's not. There's just too much going on. There's not really much fun.
Why can't we have friends? Why can't we have friends?
It's a good game. It's definitely worth playing.
Yeah, it's not Destiny.
I'm still going to play the new characters that come out, but I won't really spend time on it.
Man, Destiny launched their trailer last week, too, for the new expansion again. They lost another trailer, I should say. Oh.
For Beyond Light.
Which I don't have that day off, by the way.
I am so disappointed
I have
that
an
I
Xbox.
never got around to buying my ring. Like we worked so hard on all of that.
I decided.
I forgot. Yeah, we all got everything for the Moments thing that we could buy.
Hoodie, ring, shirt, all of it unlocked, and I didn't buy any.
What?
For Destiny, they did the Moments in Triumph where you actually unlock real stuff.
I wanted that ring so badly.
Yeah, we
that
got
was
the codes
the
for all of
only
them.
thing I wanted.
No, I could buy it right now. I'm just not.
I could buy it too. I just don't want to spend
You
that
had to-
money.
Are the original
Buy it by
codes
this
still
Thursday.
good?
The codes are still
Yeah,
available.
this Thursday. This Thursday is the cutoff.
Oh, I'm not gonna make money.
Yeah, I won't be able to. I've
Wait.
got a trip coming up. I've got bills to pay. I'm
If I
already
work-
worried about the tooth and flick.
Actually, no, I've already
lifting.
paid for the consoles.
If I go paint with Ivan on Wednesday, there's a chance I'll get paid by next Sunday. So never mind.
So my thing is, as cool as the ring is, I have a lot of things sitting in my room that literally just sit here, and I don't really look at them. They're not really like it's just gonna hide away. It's
Yeah.
not really gonna.
Oh
Next
no, I
time-
would wear that ring.
Same here.
I would
I'm
wear it.
married to Destiny. It'd go on my wedding finger, dude. Like,
Your girlfriend.
No,
would be like,
it'd go on my opposite hand. It'd go on
No.
the middle finger of my opposite
It's gotta be
hand.
connected
But
to
I
my
would
heart.
wear that ring.
I'd wear that ring and the shirt. The hoodie might. I mean, I'm wearing a flannel right now, so probably I would.
the hoodie
I'd
is
rather the
only thing
hoodie
that I-
over. I'd rather the hoodie over the shirt, honestly.
No, the shirt is from Destiny. Like I said, the shirt is the exact same one they had for like Destiny 1, the one that I had the code for, but I didn't have the money for yet because still in high school. Dude, I missed my chance, and I should have got it this time too. I might just get the shirt. I have the one from the first year still in my closet.
Well,
the
I
white one.
mean, with the low price of $77,777, you could probably still buy it.
It's actually a million.
I have it for 30 cents. I mean $30. I can get it for $30.
Like a croissant.
Croissant.
What's the matter, Jimmy Coo?
Yeah, you know he's on
That's
TikTok
scary.
now. He's on TikTok now, and he did the voice. He
I
was
know.
talking about croissants.
I know.
He was like, "I just want
He's
Jimmy's
also-
mom."
He's also gone down there. He's also gone on there and he started doing pinky quotes,
Yeah.
custom made by fans, which is one of the greatest things. Like it's just,
Well, the
well,
Doofenshmirtz
geez,
guy.
I don't know, I don't know, Brian.
The Doofenshmirtz guy is doing the same thing, kind of. Like he's been doing a lot of content.
Doofenshmirtz says what you tell him.
Yeah, but he's also like I didn't realize the guy that voices Doofenshmirtz is also the guy that created the show.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the creators. He's also the primary musical director.
Yeah.
Like he wrote almost every song that's on there in collaboration with other artists and everything. But yeah, no, that whole thing from beginning to end was that guy.
Yeah, and when he did a TikTok, I think like 2 weeks ago, where he like broke all of the theories that people keep making. He was like, "No, Doofenshmirtz is not Phineas's dad."
And no, this was not all some delirious dream by Candace to grieve over the loss of her brother. No, it's
I was like,
you
"Dang."
guys are looking too far into this. It's just a couple of wacky kids making some wacky stuff while their sister loses her teenage mind."
And they had the other guy that co-created the show too come on and talk about stuff.
Is this Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
Oh.
They had a movie come out too recently on Disney Plus.
Jason's looking at me like, "Who are you?"
I think he's looking at.
I don't.
What did you think we were talking about this?
I
Do
don't-
you
I don't-
know another Doofenshmirtz?
Evil
Actually, I've never heard that name
Incorporated.
before. To be honest with you,
Did you never watch Phineas and Ferb?
Evil Incorporated.
I never watched Phineas. I knew about it, of course, but I just never got into it.
If I wasn't the one filming, I'd leave the call right now.
I knew the Candace. Wait, that's how I kind of knew what you were talking. There goes Jason. I'm gonna head out. Eat my food.
No. Definitely, it's on
Is it
Disney
safe?
Plus. I definitely
Can
recommend
I come
watching it
back?
at some point.
The new movie?
No, the
movie
show.
or
The show.
Oh, the show.
Binge watch it.
Every episode?
The movie was okay.
Oh,
The
he saw
movie
it.
kind of held pace with the rest of the show, but it wasn't fantastic. It wasn't the whole Meep series or anything like. It wasn't
I
the
just-
best Phineas and Ferb content, but it was Phineas and Ferb content, absolutely.
I would go watch it, Andrew. You've already watched Angry Beavers, so it's not like you're wasting
I
any more
honestly,
time.
the only thing I know about that show is that the freaking Detective Bieber and Candace.
That is a platypus, sir.
Yeah, it is
He
that
is
right
a
here.
secret agent.
His name is Perry the Platypus.
I don't watch the
Agent
Angry Birds.
P.
Angry Beavers.
None of us can do the crackle. It's just not gonna happen.
Whoa.
Sounds like a creature from Left 4 Dead or
What
something.
was the other thing I was going to say? There's something else I wanted to talk about Phineas.
I don't know what you guys talked about and I wasn't here.
Oh, did you watch?
Well, then don't leave unannounced.
Did you finish
I
TMNT
said I
2
was
yet?
going. I did actually last night, and then I started 3 and realized how bad it was.
Oh,
and
you're
realized
watching.
I
You're talking
actually
about
did
the
watch
old ones.
it. Yeah,
I thought you were walking the Michael Bay ones.
no, I finished those last week.
Oh, how would you? That's what I asked you last week.
It's
No,
all
that
about
was
the
the-
puppety costumes. That's where it's at.
No, the new ones
Nope.
were just terrible. They were
Okay,
classic
cool.
Michael Bay. They were
Yeah.
decent Michael Bay, but just classic.
The only good thing was Megan
They
Fox
just-
on the bike at one point.
I haven't watched them
didn't-
yet,
they
but
didn't
from the
keep
look of
them.
them, they're one of those movies that, like, quality-wise, production-wise, effect-wise, they're probably fantastic, but they
Yeah.
just really don't live up to the hype that those effects create.
No, after going back and watch the old ones after those, there was so much they changed and so much they left out. It's not even the original Turtles. They
They're
just
just
changed
really
it.
long memes.
So you're
I'm disappointed in the second one, by the way. They had so much opportunity for the Krang, and they were cool looking. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
they didn't do a good job with it.
But like, they focused too much on the Shredder story that they didn't give the Krang a spotlight.
They also did the Rhino and the Hog, and they did more of those guys than anything too.
I didn't.
Well,
they
those
actually
were a
decent.
part of the Krang storyline, weren't they? The two
no.
mutants.
No, they were part of Shredders.
Oh,
Yeah. So you like the older '80s movies though, right?
I loved them.
They're fantastic.
First and second, and then I'm watching 3. I fell asleep last night and realized how bad it was.
Three's not
Nothing-
terrible.
It
nothing says high production value in the 80s like bulky foam costumes.
Yeah.
They changed all the voices for the third one. And Splinter. When I first heard him, I'm like, no, I quit.
Is the third one where they go back in time, or is that the second?
Back in
one?
time. Back in
Yeah.
time. They go back to ancient
Yeah.
Japan.
The second one is Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
Now
where
you
they
know why I
ended
say it.
Shredder.
Secret of the Ooze.
That's still my favorite one.
Yeah. 2 is always one of the better ones. 1 is good. 1's fun. Let me let my cat out. She keeps meowing.
Tauntaun. Hey Kevin, you don't know that, dude?
What?
His chair when he slides back sounds like a tauntaun from Star Wars. Like, just bring up a tauntaun sound effect.
I don't know what that looked like, by the way. So
Very stupid.
Jesus.
In a great way. It's like that. I'm not trying to be funny to you, but it's like that one video of like some guy in class with like the school chairs, and he just gets up and brings the whole thing with him.
Yeah.
Dennis in a half shell.
Dennis in his chair.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
It's even got the pattern from the flannel on the back of it.
It's a different color flannel too. And that's my content with a K for you guys.
They're adding
Not
new
actually.
adding new turtles. You've got a shot. I mean, you can send in the audition.
Yeah, that was our like third episode we did when we talked about the yellow turtle coming in.
I really hope they don't make a live action version of that.
Wait.
They don't.
They're adding another turtle? I'm lost. What?
It's a
Yeah.
female
Yeah.
human.
Yeah,
that
they're adding the first chick turtle.
they put Leonardo blood inside of her, and the ooze in his blood turned her into a turtle.
Okay then.
Yeah. The comics are still super dark. Like they have not left what TMNT originally was not a child friendly thing.
No.
Like Shredder legit like murdered people. Raph legit murdered people.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
chopped
they-
up
they-
some
they-
land. Like
That's the other thing I hated about the newer ones. Like they showed the real Shredder like 2 times.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
All right.
so boring.
Master Splinter.
how GI Joe of them. Jeez.
Let's not talk about GI Joe.
GI Joe.
Because that whole scene, I don't know if it was the second one or the first one, where they're inside the underwater base and the rocks start falling. It's not how frozen rocks work. Frozen rocks. Rocks.
What?
Frozen rocks float.
What's in wax?
Look at icebergs.
I feel like a frozen walk is.
It wouldn't work that well. Yeah. Be really hard to cook.
Like I've been to a couple of wok restaurants. I don't think it works with cold. It's
Float.
maybe you could do. You know how they do like the street ice cream where they like scrape it on the plate. Maybe you could do like that in a wok pan. So no, I stand corrected. I've come up with a way that it works.
No, it's Betty Walk. Yeah. You ever wonder if you should change your name?
We're not going to talk
What?
about that. We're not going to talk about why a specific rapper is he?
Yeah, he's a
Hip-hop
rapper.
artist? Yeah. We're not going to talk about why a specific rapper with the name beginning in Fetty and ending in a 3-letter word that we won't use at this moment might need to change his name now.
That I absolutely hate now.
Good job, Cardi B.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah,
I have listened to some really, really vulgar music in my time, and some of it I have absolutely rocked out to. I do not dislike that song for its contents. Like the artists will create those types of songs always, and they will exist. And some of them are a jam.
Well,
Yeah.
I will run from them.
But that song
Does not need to be
can
made.
only barely qualify.
No.
No,
it just
under
needs
the
to,
word
it needs to die in a
song.
fire.
I think it's good to talk about it though, because like it kind of goes into the whole Cuties movie as well.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, but there's actually so they did the dance that people were doing on TikTok and that Cardi B did in the music video, like on that movie, which I didn't hear the music, but I assume they had the song playing. Like, that's not good. I haven't watched the movie because we
Why?
talked. He's like, he said that he was
No
hearing all the stuff,
enemy.
and it was going to be his determination. If he saw the movie and saw that it was as bad as it was, he was not going to pay for Netflix anymore. So he went on there to watch it. He goes, the movie is about a girl growing up. She's 11 years old. He goes, the movie would be good. It would have a good story if the camera guy wasn't a perv.
Yeah, he zoomed in on like certain parts that just
The
didn't.
crotch of an 11-year-old girl, her booty, all these different things.
I watched like a little clip of it. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I was like, basically, this is a pedophile's like dream.
Yeah.
And it's like it's teaching like other little
And
girls that it's fine.
Now, cinematically, and you and I have had these conversations as we've planned different skits, especially referencing the depression and the anxiety and all the different tough issues, and even some of the worldly issues that you and I don't necessarily face ourselves, that there is a certain point where you have to face it head on as it is and not sugarcoat it, and understand that you're not immediately trying to traumatize somebody, but you're not trying to avoid the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
But there is also that line where you're crossing past that and you're actually feeding into the issue. Like,
No.
yeah, like, and there's a big problem with this on, I'll use TikTok as the example because it's essentially the new Vine. It's the quick, easy, short snippet videos where there are people that just live off of those triggers, like that just live off of that content where all they do is feed into that thing and get the feedback from it, and that's how they create their accounts. And that is absolutely toxic to any tender subject or reality. And it can be a very thin line to toe, but it's also not that hard to see. Like it might be a thin line, but it's a neon green line. Like you can't miss it if you're actually looking for it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between facing the reality that there are these contests and there's this habit amongst especially our Western culture to sexualize children, whether it's actually the perversion of it or just normalizing this sexual attitude that they're bringing on, the whether it be the makeup, the clothing, the dancing, that we're allowing them to move into realms that they don't yet understand, or allowing them to come to understand these realms that they're not ready to develop into. There's a difference between acknowledging that and then focusing on it as like a purpose of the video. Yeah. I haven't looked at any of it. I've specifically avoided it as I do most annoying potential political things. But
this is what would happen if you watch that movie and you like it too much, is the cops will just show up.
There was that joke that kept floating around the internet. Is it's a trap? It's just if you watch it once and never click on it again, or if you watch it once and thumbs down it, whether you make it all the way through or you make it part way through, if you watch it once and thumbs down it, you'll find. But if you watch it once and then watch it again, you'll have a knock on your door.
If you watch it once and thumbs up it instantly, there's going to be a new piece of paper you have to tell your neighborhood about. No, I don't want to watch it, but I feel like also like as someone that wants to kind of be a movie guy eventually, like I feel like it's one of those things that you kind of have to watch to kind of like know what to avoid.
You have to know. It's one of those things. It's one of those things that becomes the G.I. Joe slogan. Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, I mean, like Titanic is another one I still have to watch, but I know there's a lot of things people say, like a lot of CGI, I mean, I've seen how they filmed that movie. It's insane. Like a lot of it's miniatures. A lot of it is like half of a ship they actually built to sink. Like they did a lot of practical stuff for that movie, and like
4-hour long movie.
They had to at the time.
Well, at the time too, it was a VHS that you flipped.
It's like 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
I still want to watch it though. Like I don't know why I haven't watched it. I think it's on Netflix. Or sorry, Disney
times.
Plus.
I don't really remember it. Is it on Disney Plus?
Or it's on Hulu. I have all of them, so it doesn't matter.
If it's on Disney, I might watch it.
On Hulu.
I don't have Crunchyroll. That's the only one I don't have.
Disney Plus or Netflix.
I want Crunchyroll
Because
they have
VHS.
They have the
buy a VHS player.
They have the rest of Hunter x Hunter on there, and apparently Netflix doesn't have the last 2 seasons.
You know what really bugged me?
You know what really grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears?
I knew it was going there.
What's up?
I never got to watch Fairy Tail back in the day. Like
Same.
I wasn't really big in the anime at that time, and then I go to watch Fairy Tail when it was on Netflix, and it might still be on there now.
It's on there.
But there's not nearly half of it on there. There's like 49 episodes.
Oh, Andrew's computer turned off.
No.
Oh, your webcam froze.
No, I don't know. Well,
your webcam's freeze.
Well, I was gonna say both of yours froze. Hold on.
No, Fairy Tail is one that I kind of don't want to watch.
I'm checking my
same
statistics.
with One Piece. I will never watch One Piece.
Hey,
Some of One Piece was good.
I'm at episode 700 something right now. Okay,
that's why I'm not watching it. There's 960 something episodes. Man. Okay,
it's a commitment, dude.
They lost me at Soda Man.
Isn't there like
honestly.
1,000? They're
Like,
planning on doing
was-
1,000 and that's it?
You lost me at 1.
Yeah,
I
Andrew
was
did that
all
anyway.
on board for Monkey Luffy and the whole stretchy
Oh.
and the sword in the
One-
mouth and all of that. But then Soda Man, and I'm like, no, I'm done.
The manga is actually finally coming out. Its last arc.
Oh, so the 1,000th episode too?
It's over 1,000, I'm pretty sure.
They're probably, they already passed that line, I think. I know Sword Art finally apparently ended. Like, they finally finished the whole series off with War of the Underworld. This last couple weeks ago, they released the last episode.
931 episodes.
There's more Sword Art.
There's Sword Art, there's Sword Art 2, and then of course the Gun Gale standalone thing. Then there's Sword Art Alicization or whatever. It's where like he basically gets it leads off of what Sword Art Online 2 did with Gun Gale, where he got stabbed by the brother that was still around. And then he's like in a machine that reads your soul, your Flecklight as they call it. And then he ends up getting stuck in that game. And then people raid the base, and there's one called War of the Underworld where these people that are like military people trying to steal data, they log in as like admins that are part of the enemy team. So like Kirito's in a coma, and Alice is having to save his life and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Dude, I'm lost. I've only finished up to Gun Gale here.
Alice. Asuna's not in the game yet.
I'm over here like just
Oh.
Yeah. Asuna just got in the game where I left off.
No. I apologize. You're
It's-
talking about a completely different character that I
it's-
haven't been introduced to yet.
It's worth
And I was
it's-
like, ooh.
if I can find it, I'll send you a link to it. It's worth watching. Like the newer stuff is worth watching. They changed the animation a little bit. It's like a little more cleaner and more in depth. Actually,
My question is it worth watching again?
I actually already want to go back. I mean, I just finished Sword Art, the original stuff again. That's on Netflix.
Yeah, because I'm back on season 2 for like the 8th time. Sword Art is just one of those shows that I could watch again and again and again and again.
Yeah, Sword Art. I think they said that season 3 is coming on to Netflix, so maybe Sword Art Acquisition's coming on there this week or in a couple weeks. So you might be able to just go ahead and watch, and then War of the Underworld will be on there after. War of the Underworld definitely was a good thing, but yeah, I remember I used to hate anime, and Kevin got me into like Team 4-Star before I watched Dragon Ball. This is the guy Jason that got me into Team 4-Star. Popo.
I love DBZ. I'm so sad they didn't do Boo Saga.
Popo's poo.
They're supposed to do it at some point. They said.
They said they're not doing it anymore.
Oh.
It's just too much on them.
Well, they did. They did the new.
Wasn't there an SAO abridged?
Yeah, that's not that.
Oh yeah, I say
Oh, it's not okay.
Yeah.
They did
that's
Hellsing
really good.
as well.
Oh. Hellsing was amazing. I
Yeah,
watched that so
I've
much.
seen some of Helsing's. I haven't seen. I think I've actually seen more footage of Helsing abridged than I have actual Helsing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't watched actual Hellsing.
Neither have I. I want to. It looks so good, but
I just can't like Alucard's voice. It's what it is for a bridge. Like I can't hear it any other way. I feel.
yeah, I know.
I didn't even realize they were different.
I know. They're doing some content though with Dragon Ball. Like I think they just had an episode release a couple days ago that they animated themselves of like Vegeta showing up at Gohan's window, asking to fight him because no one else will fight him because Goku's now dead from the Cell Saga.
Right.
And I watched. I was like, what? This is so dumb. Someone needs to like abridge High School of the Dead. I think someone did actually. That'd be a weird one.
There's no need. Have you seen High School of the Dead?
Yeah, that was the first anime I ever watched.
I think that might have been like the second or third anime that I actually watched, and that's when I realized what people had against anime.
I used to be an
was
against
great.
person.
Like it was great. Like it actually had good story and good humor and everything. But in between all of that was everything that is wrong with anime.
So you know how they ended it in a way that could continue?
I haven't seen it in forever, so vaguely.
They ended on like a beach or whatever. Apparently they're picking up the show again soon. Like someone's out there actually animating a show again. It had good animation.
They can't exactly call it High School of the Dead anymore. They're kind of a bit far past that point.
Well, they're still in high school. I mean, it's gonna go continue from where it was. So like,
What was that?
He found a roach.
on my computer screen.
Got it.
Oh my God.
It's the worst too because you can't hit it. Like you can't kill it. It's on your computer screen.
He has the same issue as me. I don't like roaches. Can't do them.
Such a like loud and abrupt scream. Like, wow.
See, I have anger issues when it comes to roaches because when I was a kid, when I was little, like I was genuinely afraid of roaches. And somewhere along my development, that went from a fear to an absolute rage. Like, and little ones, the little German cockroaches and the Chinese ones, I can deal with those. Palmetto bugs, like I will go red with anger and I will chase that thing for 20 minutes or more until I find and end it. Like those things infuriate me.
I have a vendetta for that.
He literally broke the spine of the book trying to kill a roach.
Okay, he's dead. He was on the back of my screen, so I whacked him.
Good thing it wasn't the cookbook.
Oh, that's underneath my desk. Actually, the way I hit it turned my screen in a way I like now. Cool.
Yay for accidental discoveries.
I have to say, this is probably one of the better podcasts we've done, though.
There is a reason for everything, children, and the reason that he got freaked out by that roach was so that he could find the perfect alignment for his screen.
I'm very OCD. I don't know if anyone else struggles with this. I used to be the kid so I had a giant tube TV.
I'm just gonna stop you right there.
I think
You're
we're all
not OCD.
I think I slightly am. If I have something that I've started, I can't go to sleep until it's finished.
If I'm at work, I'm OCD.
That's not quite how that works.
Yeah, I saw the roach earlier. That's what Andrew. Remember when someone was talking? I looked over and like moved real quick.
No.
Oh, well, you looked at me funny and laughed.
No. I just laughed because you were funny.
Looking.
Funny looking.
There was a roach on the ground. Is my cat still in here? No, I put her outside. It was on the floor, and then it was on my screen right next to my eye. I just see something moving. I go,
Funny story. I was playing Destiny one morning. I was watching the church live service, and there's a roach that came across my keyboard. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I wouldn't deal with that.
Nope.
I would not deal with that.
I just stood up and watched the service on foot.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Doing it. Don't do roaches.
Yeah, but I
Don't do bugs, kids.
no, I used to. Don't do beverages. I had this problem. Like, if my TV, I had a big tube TV, like a really big one back in the day, and if it was facing a direction, like if I was sitting on my bed and it was just slightly turned to where it wasn't perfectly straight, I would get up, even if I was laying down, and keep adjusting it until I felt like it was comfortable. And I still have that problem with my TV and my computer screens. Like every time I sit down, I go, it seems like it's turned this way a little bit. I'll poke it at the bottom of the foot to make it turn every single day. Because I sit at this desk a lot, so it bugs the crap out of me.
How does it move?
Jason's TV stand is a nightmare. His TV is...
I see.
Hi, senior.
What's up?
What? I said, so's his car. Yeah. So's your car. No, but your TV stand...
Will survive.
Your TV is like on the ceiling, it looks like, almost.
It's like you're looking at a movie theater.
No, we're going to see it.
I see a hand. I gotta hand it to you. That's a pretty good camera.
That's a decent camera. Oh, hey, there's me.
So there's the computer back there.
Oh, we're getting a setup tour now, apparently.
Okay.
That was a 9.
And there's his TV. On top of his desk, a desk on top of a desk.
What do you have a desk on the desk?
Because I was running out of floor space. Eventually, in the middle thing here, I've got another.
Why is there?
Why is there?
What am I missing? I wasn't paying attention.
Don't act like you don't
You're lucky.
Okay.
It's a Christian Minecraft channel.
Not on my Christian Minecraft server.
All right. Why'd you cover your beard? Oh, you covered the tanuki. Okay.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I only have to do this.
Well, I'm
I
sorry.
think I'm mentally scarred now.
Oh, you used to see what we used to do to Manny. We used to
Man wants my hair.
not for his butt. Manny, when we first moved in together, Senior and I both just started mooning Manny. We'd knock on his door and just have our butts hanging out. And then one point, Manny decided to pull his pants all the way down and walk past us both, and I was like, "Oh God."
Sounds like college prank.
I completely forgot what we were talking about.
That's right. I busted into his bathroom one day with a Nerf gun while he was in the middle of a shower and just started lighting him up in the shower.
Yeah, I had soap in my
Another
eyes.
one after that, I took my big one, my sniper rifle.
That was the one that
It's
you took in the
It's not
bathroom.
it's not much of a sniper rifle. Was it the same one?
It was that one, yeah. I remember.
I didn't know if it was that one or the revolver I painted for Khan. But I went and I laid down on his couch and just kind of sat catty corner with it sitting up on the armrest of the couch and waited for him to walk out of the bathroom door and shot him right in the chin.
Yeah, we're supposed to. So, if you ever take a trip, Kevin, down to sunny South Florida, we plan on doing some.
Real life.
We plan on doing some Nerf gun battles in real life, and filming it with
Nice.
GoPros. So,
I have a lot of Nerf guns.
oh boy, I have one. Jason's going over and getting his stock. At least he
I
wasn't
have,
owning us.
I have a broken one, but I work at Walmart, so
Yeah, I could buy a bunch.
You get that sweet 10%.
It's already loaded.
Yours is cool though because you can change the ammo like by just pushing on the bottom thing.
Yeah, it's got long range, and I don't know if I have any in the mid range around here anywhere.
See if you can hit the camera.
And the normal mid range.
Shoot the
I
camera.
have a bunch of the megas. I love the mega Nerf guns.
I want the ones that shoot balls.
I have the sniper version of that, like the bolt action sniper.
My when I visited my parents up north, my little brother has one, and those things are like they got those little liquid or nitrogen canisters on them. It felt like you get shot by it, you get a welt.
Wait, what?
He has like just a regular one that someone bought. One of my stepdad's clients bought him, and like when you shoot with it, you know those like little like things that you put on those little metal cars you build, those little, I guess the airsoft things.
Yeah.
It felt like it was in that because you get shot by one of those little balls and you have a welt on your back. Like, oof.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I shot him in the eye.
As you do.
My aim with Nerf guns is like nutty. I shot.
your aim with the freaking frisbee is nutty.
Andrew's been hit in the neck, the eye, and everything by my
Twice.
When we were up north, that same trip actually, I was going up with my dad. We were in Tennessee, visiting his family for Thanksgiving, and I shot a bug on the ceiling with a little simple Nerf gun. Killed the bug, and it landed and hit him in the eye from the ceiling. The Nerf bullet. So it was like a twofer. It was great. My aunt was dropping off the other kids because we were on the second floor, and I waited till she opened the door, and I had the gun over the railing, and I shot, and as soon as she got out of her car, it hit her right in the eye. I was like, dude, I need to stop shooting people. I shot my dad 4 times in the eye this weekend. I actually shot it down my uncle's throat by accident.
Did you sound like it'd be good for a Home Alone movie?
What was it? There was something that was on
I
TikTok.
don't know where my good one went.
There was a video on TikTok that went around of this kid that like apparently like murdered an intruder. I know it was a joke, but he murdered an intruder.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this what they think Home Alone is about? He like was like, I need the blood. He wore his
It was like Home Alone kid in 2020.
yeah.
You
He
know,
was
like
I need the blood. It was messed up. He
it's
like killed the intruder.
they're,
He said,
they're asking the dad was it the gunshot that woke you up, or was it the actual break? And he's like, no, actually, it was my son laughing. And I came down the hallway, and there he was, covered in blood.
he's like, I smeared it on myself. He's like, I need the blood. And they were like, yeah, they gave him a award at school and everything. And he's like, he wore the shirt to school, and they were like, yeah, that's like a really big thing for him. It's like a trophy. I'm like, this kid's a serial killer.
Protect your cereal.
What are you doing, Jace? Oh god.
I'm looking for my good.
Hey, you came prepared this time.
Your hair what?
Huh?
Your comb's on your bed.
What? No. I forget I'm not using the headphone mic. No, I was looking for my prop, the good one that I painted.
Yeah, the Han
I don't know
Solo
what
one.
the heck- No, the other one, the one I painted before that, the revolver, the Nerf gun.
Kevin, stop being selfish and wave.
I can't wait.
Say hi, Kevin. Wave.
Rude. You guys are so now it's just back to the computer crying on the back porch.
Yep.
And that's Daddy Finger that just walked in. I don't think I should ever say that again.
Please call it something else.
That's a Senior Dinger.
Well, you can't generally
Senior
call him.
Dinger.
You can't generally call him what I call him either. Because I call you, like, your contacts in my phone, you are saved as Little Finger, and he is saved as Middle Finger.
If I ever have a son, he should be Pinky.
Snarf! I can't do Pinky. I'm not even going to try.
So,
Every time I hear the word pinky, I think of Doom.
Dune?
Doom.
Oh.
They have one of the enemies is
Yeah.
pinky.
I've been singing the Doom song.
Did you see the trailer for the new Dune movie, though?
The what?
No.
Dune, D-U-N-E.
Oh, I just said Doom. I was like, they're making a new one?
They better not. They've made too many of those. They're all terrible.
I don't know how Doom.
Other than the one with the Rock in it. It was the Rock in the old Doom movie, right?
It's not just the
Yeah.
rock. It's a boulder.
No, but the new Dune movie, like it looks good. Like it's not like the Tron remake where it was like 10 times better, but it's like the new Mad Max movie basically. Like it's taking something from that same generation and doing it the same way they filmed it back in the day, so it looks that good. Which if you ever want to know something cool, all the stuff in Mad Max was practical. The new one.
Yeah, there was actually a guy hanging off of the front of a vehicle with a flaming guitar.
The motorcycle scene where they start coming over the hillsides of dune sands, whatever, like was legit. They filmed that once and it was one take and they were done. Like if someone messed up, whoops, it'd be in the video. Yeah, that movie was all practical, no green screen, nothing. Like it was beautiful. You don't see a lot of that in the film industry anymore. But hey, that Nerf gun. Shot Bree in the eye with that.
Too. There's this one too that I just remembered.
Yeah, I've hit Bree with that in the eye.
I want to find my good one. It's my pride.
It's my joy.
Pride Rock.
It's weird that you still have a Tanuki as you're moving around your room.
Malcolm is a beloved friend. Don't mock him.
Okay. Can we put Malcolm on a shirt?
was gonna ask if we can put him in the middle.
That's a good show.
It was a good.
It
show.
really was.
You know, he remembers none of it, right?
Yeah, he's done
Really?
some stuff since then.
Was he that
Some
high?
not very good stuff.
No,
Did he
I
get-
think he had a brain injury or something later on, and he has lost all memory of the time in which he filmed that show.
Dude, how do you forget Bryan Cranston? Bryan Cranston is dad. Well, I think that
That.
this has been a good podcast.
I thought we were playing the game again.
Yeah.
And that
one-word
game.
sentence thing.
The
Okay,
game we took-
let's do it real quick. Let's try it.
That's a good improv
All right,
exercise.
let's do an outro like this. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll do the outro like this because I think we're there.
Do we
first
have
off-
to lead towards like an actual outro, or do we just do like
No,
some weird?
we do like one word each. So like I'll say the, Andrew will say whatever he says, you, and then we make a sentence. And I'll
Yes,
I'll-
but is the goal of the sentence, is the theme of the sentence the outro?
sure.
Like, are we trying to theme this as we go out?
Yeah, sure. But first off, thanks and welcome, Kevin. We're not very organized with these, but I'll definitely text you whenever we do stuff again.
Yeah,
It'll
man.
be a
this
lot
is-
more
this
fun
is
with 4 people.
Yeah. So who wants to say the first word?
Yes.
Don't. Okay. It's the way my
Don't
screen
get into
is.
my sentence.
Hold on.
You gotta
Hold on.
No, that is its own
Hold on,
sentence.
hold
the
on.
game just ends right there.
The way
That's it.
the way
end
my
the
screen's
video.
set up, which is the one that is going to be on YouTube, is Andrew is the top, Jason will be next, Kevin, and then I'm last.
Okay,
So we'll do it: Andrew, Jason, Kevin, Dennis.
so we're going clockwise on what will be the video screen.
Yeah. So we'll just keep going until we feel like it's done.
That's counterclockwise.
So Andrew, you first.
Thank.
You?
Kevin.
4.
Being
A.
Subscriber. Did I win? Did I win because I finished the sentence?
That was wait. Period. There we go.
Ah,
It's over.
trail.
punctuation is important.
Mix.
Is
What?
You
Eat.
when
Is it my turn? Dude, I'm lost.
almost choked on a nut. It came back up. Is this a nut?
oh, go home.
All right. Thanks, guys.